Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to XCOM, Enemy Within. Now, when we left off, we had just begun our construction of the Hyperwave relay, and it only has 1 day remaining. But before we engage our time travel, we are going to just head on over to the engineering bay, and I do want to purchase another blaster launcher. We do only have one. Goodness me, I did not realize we only had one, but it does use a fusion core and 2 UFO flight computers. That is quite expensive, to say the least. But if we want to have more than one heavy, then, well, I think it's worth it. But maybe we should just head on into the grey market. I'd like to see how many fusion cores we have. How many do we have? Only 3. And we have 4 UFO flight computers, which I think is okay, because as you see from the hangar here, we have demons everywhere. Apart from Africa, we need another demon in Africa and another one for South America. So maybe what we'll do at the moment, head into the engineering section. And I think what we want to do is build another Firestorm. That will be the last one we need, I do believe. And then, wow, EMP cannons are really cheap, and so are fusion lancers, goodness me. Okay, well, I think we should be fine. I mean, look at this. We need another fusion lance and another EMP cannon. Okay, well that's pretty easy. That is very easy to get. So, yes, let's do that. 1 fusion lance coming right up, and 1 EMP cannon coming right up. Very nice indeed. So there it is. Our UFO detection and defeating system is all good. I think we should be fine with that. And now, we'll be making the blaster launcher, I think. There we have it. Not bad at all. So we have a large amount of credits. I think we should be fine with that. We only have 30 meld, unfortunately. Now, what I would like to do is check whether Ben is gene modded. It does appear as though he is, which is rather nice. What does he have? Of course, he has neural damping, which improves his will, confers +20 will when defending against psi attacks, and immunity to panic as well. If the soldier is mind-controlled, the control is cancelled and the soldier is stunned for 1 turn instead. So that's very nice. Now, what I'd like to see here, I wouldn't mind if all of our psi units would gain that bonus as well, but I don't think... Can they be gene-modded? It says they can. Wait a minute. I'm a little bit worried because what if we gene mod and then it disables the psi attacks? I don't know whether that is actually even possible, but I'm just not going to do it because I'm so worried about that, because I've never had psi units and I think it would be really cool to level them up a little bit more. So yes, without further ado, let's head on into the mission control and we will do our very best to construct the Hyperwave relay, and here it is. Goodness me, there we go. Very nice indeed. And of course, Demon 3 is now ready as well. So there it is, the Hyperwave relay is complete. And we do have a Firestorm ready in 3 days as well. So that is great. Very nice. So let's head on over once again to scan for activity. And let us see what happens.
Wait, what did you do? Shut it down!
Do not touch anything! This could be what we've been waiting for.
It's ripping itself apart! Shut it down, now! It could destroy the whole base!
9! Give it time. For once. Trust me.
What's it doing now?
It's working.
Sir, new data is inbound from the Hyperwave uplink.
This gamble seems to have paid off, but we've endangered the lives of everyone involved to satisfy the doctor's curiosity.
The risk was worth the reward. If we hadn't pushed on, there's no way we would have gotten this information.
Oh my goodness. Well, I wanted to let those fellows talk before I engaged my own conversation. But as you see here, we have a new objective to intercept the Overseer UFO. intercept the Overseer UFO, and then assault the crashed Overseer UFO. That is the new objective. So, we are in South America. Oh no, this is Africa. Oh, that's terrible. But it is only medium. But the UFO class is Overseer, which I would assume is rather large. So we're going to be sending Demon 4. It does only have a fusion lance, unfortunately enough. The other Firestorms were not ready just yet. So, yes, it appears that we will just have to do as much damage as we can to it. Hopefully we'll be able to acquire some things from it. Now we are going to be dodging. There we are. That's pretty good. Okay, thank you. Now, let's see. Yes, light damage, and we took it down pretty easily. Oh. Oh my goodness, is that what the Hyperwave relay does? Wow. Okay, so as you see here, we have massive amounts of information. The crew size is 10, species detected, ethereal, muton elite, sectopod, drones, and of course heavy floaters. So we are against some of the most difficult to kill enemies. That's not too good. That is not too good. The ethereal apparently is one of the most difficult Psi enemies. So yeah, we're just going to be sending the Sky Ranger and we'll see what we can do. So, I don't know whether we'll be taking anyone but Colonel ranks here because I really just want to survive this particular mission. So, unfortunately, I do believe that Dana is going to be swapped out here. I would really like to take her more because, of course, she is a Psi unit, and that is just amazing. But, unfortunately, I don't believe that will be the case this time around. Shalev is also going to be swapped out, I think, which is, again, very unfortunate. I would love to be able to take as many units as I can. Maybe we will take Shalev, I don't know just yet, but let's just make sure that we know who we're currently taking here. So we have Amalia available. I think it's probably worth it to take her. And are we going to take... I think I might actually take Reformist here because she has never been on a mission. Well, she's been on quite a few missions in the early state of our series here, but she really has not done too much else. So I think we're going to be taking her for this time, and we'll see what she can pull out the bag here. So yeah, there we are. Not bad, and Amalia is of course ready now as well, so let's just see the loadout to make sure everything is fine. Yes, okay, that is good. Now Redacted is fine as well as Robot. Yes, okay, everyone seems fine. Do I want to be able to capture the ethereal unit? Is the ethereal unit even available to capture? Well, nevertheless, I do believe we will be fine because all of our non-mech troopers have the gene mod that makes them almost immune to mind control and things like that. So, without further ado, let us launch the mission, and we will see what we can do. Now, this is a special mission, so that is the only reason why I am taking all of these Colonel ranks, because you have stated that you would like to see a little more low-ranking officers, and I agree with you. I agree. We do need to get lower-level units in here and leveled up a little bit, but unfortunately, at the moment, because this is an objective for the actual, I suppose, end of the game, or near the end of the game, I would like to be able to succeed, if possible. So, we need to sweep the area for surviving crew and neutralize them.
They've been protecting this ship with their most advanced technology, so it's safe to assume whatever they've gotten there is crucial to their invasion effort. We should expect heavy resistance. They're not going to make this easy on us.
No, definitely not, Central. Thank you very much for that incredible pep talk, yes. So, as you could see, there is a meld canister over there. So we are going to want to get over there as quickly as we can. And as a result of this, I'm not too sure where I want to go. I think with Cyrus we probably want to just go over here.
That's what we're looking for.
There we are. Okay, so we can see 2 aliens already. What are we seeing, though? Ah. They're over there. Oh, okay. So they are heavy floaters, I do believe. Yes. So let's get Ben here. We cannot see them with Ben just yet, which is a very good thing. We do want to make sure that all of our units are in reasonable positions before we decide to engage these guys. So Let's just see here. Unfortunately, heavies are renowned for moving incredibly slowly, and as you see here, Reformist is no exception. A little bit unfortunate, really. Okay, we'll move there. Hopefully she won't uncover them. Nope. Okay, that is fine. Now we'll move Mr. Black over there, and then Robot, I think, will be in a good enough position here. That might be a little bit too close, so what about here instead? Okay, that seems fine. Now we're just going to be heading into Overwatch with basically everyone, I think. There we are. Okay, so we have a really nice line of sight with Redacted, and oh, I was not expecting them to move. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping they wouldn't, because of course our Overwatches probably aren't going to yield any results, or at least I don't believe they will. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, we'll see. At the moment, oh yes! Apparently, yes, they did. So there we are. One heavy floater is already down, and the other one is still at full HP. So perhaps we'll need to get Redacted on the job here. Anything else happening? I have a feeling that something else is going to come out of the mist there. No, maybe not. Okay, so yes, nothing else. But there is some meld here to get, so we're just going to be shooting this fellow, taking him down almost immediately right there, and then, of course, because we gained in the zone, I think what we're going to be doing is throwing our battle scanner. There, I think that's a very nice place to put it, because it will uncover the entrance of the ship, and we'll be able to see if there's anything else to worry about. No, it appears not. So that is very nice. So now we just need to move Ben down there. Don't think we really need to worry about anything. But we still need to be cautious, of course. We don't want to be too blasé about it, because if we are, then bad things will happen. That is for sure. So let's just continue to move our mech troopers up the front here. We're going to move in a 2x2 formation at the front, and we're going to keep 2 soldiers in the back. And by in the back, I mean Reformist and Redacted will probably stay at the back, and Ben and Robot will move up with our mech troopers. I do believe that is probably going to be the best strategy here. But, of course, that is open to interpretation. We can change it at any time, if we so desire. And I think everyone is going to now be moving into Overwatch once again. We have received the intel, of course, that the Hyperwave relay gave us, which enables us to see that there are some Sectopods in this map. So we do need to be cautious about that, that's for sure. Well, I could probably just move Redacted in over here, because he does have mimetic skin. Oh. Well, that is not what I was expecting. That's not too good, but at least we can get the meld. That's always good, yes. So, we need to trigger the Overwatch of the Sectopod, or we need to shoot one of these drones. I don't know which, though. Wait a minute. Let's see. Aha! This is what I like about having a heavy available. We are going to be destroying the 2 drones? I'm worried, actually. Okay, hang on a second. Let's see. What can we do here? Can we move here? Yes, we can. Okay, so we're going to move here. Very nice. So now, let's try a grenade, please. Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I really thought the grenade would be able to reach these drones, but we're going to try and shoot one here. Unlucky miss right there. Unlucky, unlucky. So, let's see. Ben probably wants to move back, but he's going to be shot. So, let's try to get Robot over here. It's probably not going to be a good idea, is it? Probably not, but we're going to do it anyway. Because hopefully it will trigger the Sectopod. No, it won't. Okay, so maybe if that doesn't trigger the Sectopod's attack, then maybe Ben moving away will be still pretty reasonable. So let's just move Amalia here. We'll move Mr. Black up there as well. That will trigger the Overwatch. So thankfully Ben will not be shot. Now let's see. 9 damage. That's pretty impressive. I have to admit, that is pretty impressive for a Sectopod to do 9 damage. But yes, I think we should be okay to take this guy out. Yes, there we are. 52% chance. Very nice. Okay, now I'm actually a little bit worried here, I have to admit, because we're not going to be able to get in range very easily of this guy, because what I'd like to do is Electropulse, of course. So, yeah, I think just going into Overwatch would be fine. Now, Ben is in a pretty difficult position, because as you see here, we're not able to heal Mr. Black very easily. So, if this guy is able to critically hit Mr. Black, then I think we might have problems. He is attacking Amalia, though, which is probably a mistake. 10 damage. Ouch. Okay. We do have reactive sensors, but that's really not going to do too much, is it? Oh, it did! Wow, it did 6 damage? Goodness me. Okay, well, I take it back then. Very nice. Now, the other melt canister is over there, too. Now, what's he going to do now? Is he going to shoot again? He is. He's going to shoot at Mr. Black. Oh, please don't critical, please don't critical. Okay, thank goodness. Only 7 damage. That is fine. Now, reactive sensors, please. Ooh, this is not good. Okay. We had a nice hit, and then it was followed by a miss. Not great. Okay. So, first off, we're going to be moving Robot over here. And that will trigger the Overwatch. Not too sure whether the Overwatch will continue to persist throughout this turn. I'm hoping it won't, but there's a nice miss nevertheless. Okay, so 2 turns to get that meld. I don't really think the meld is going to be too important at this time, because we do just want to survive against this Sectopod. For some reason, this Sectopod is a lot more difficult than the others have been so far. So, let's see. What do we want to do? Okay, so technically, Ben could die from a critical hit from the main gun of the Sectopod. So, how are we going to do this? Okay, I think I know. I think I know what we're going to do. Do I? Do I actually know? Perhaps not. Let's see. So, with Mr. Black, we could, in theory, run all the way over there, if we wanted to. But we could also run this way, and we might be in range for an Electropulse. I think we're going to be doing this. Are we in range for an Electropulse? We are. Oh yes. Okay, so this is done. I think we are fine with this guy now. I don't believe we are going to be having any more issues from the Sectopod, because now Amalia can very easily get close to this guy. We're going to be moving behind him a little bit so that we don't hit our other units with the Electropulse. There we are. And now Redacted, unfortunately, is not in a very good space to be able to deal damage to the Sectopod, but we are going to be switching to his pistol and dealing some damage as much as we can, at least. 85% chance. Ooh, wow, that was a rare miss for Redacted right there. Not very impressed with that, but yes, I'm pretty sure he will be able to make it up in a later encounter. So let's just get Reformist over here. We'll do as much damage as we can to this guy. 55% chance. Let's please just do a little bit of damage. No, wow. Okay, Reformist is having some very difficult issues with hitting in this particular battle. Oh, now the Muton Elites are coming out of the woodwork. Oh, no, they're not. Are they? Yes, they are. Well, that's not too pleasant. Is it? No. So, 75%. Okay, we're going to try it. 75%. Come on, Redacted. Ooh, really needed a critical right there. Really needed the critical. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think I know what to do. We're going to be using this. There. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, thank you. That is one of them down. I actually fear the elite mutons a little bit more then I fear the Sectopod. I know that sounds really strange, but it is true. I do think that these guys do more damage, and as a result I just feel as though we really need to get this guy killed. So what we're going to be doing is using another Electropulse here. That will disable him for yet another turn, and we will focus on taking out that other Muton Elite. I think that's probably going to be the best idea. So we're going to try a 50% chance. Let's try it. That was unlikely, wasn't it? And 42% chance. Come on, Mr. Black. Oh, wow. And we actually destroyed Robot's cover. That really did not help. Okay, well, Robot is just probably going to be moving as close as she can to this guy and taking him out then. Who else is available? Well, Mr. Black could just reload here. Yeah, okay. We're just going to be moving here.